Hello, Jason here. Today is June 8th, and this is your aftermarket update. So we did have a very nice day here at the Oil Trading Group. In fact, we've had a very nice 3 weeks here. We've been, out of the last 3 trading weeks, I think I've had 2 losing trading days. So again, nice and consistent. Now notice I didn't say easy. Nice and consistent, but not easy over this past 3 trading weeks. Today was no exception. In fact, today could have easily have gone the other way on us, and we could have had our 3rd losing trading day over this past 3 weeks, during this past 3 weeks. But we did end up catching the right move at the right time. Today was, again, not easy. I was one, if you were in the room today, you know I was one losing trade away from hitting my losing trade limit on the day and calling it a day. However, I did end up hitting a couple of very nice trades to the tune of 230 ticks, and we're going to talk about those trades here. And then I'm going to let you watch the OTG trade of the day, trades of the day video. There's really 2 trades, and the reason I broke them up into 2 trades today is I got taken out to the tick +1 before the move continued on and resumed downward. So when it did continue and pick up that move to the downside, and I had a couple of indicators or triggers that let me know that was likely the case, I went ahead and jumped back on board. We'll talk about that here as we go through it. One of the things that I do want to point out to you, though, here, and we did not talk about this in the room today. So if you are a regular room member, you did not hear me mention this today. If you were in the trading session today, you did not hear me mention this. It was only after I went back and began to analyze the charts at the end of the session that I saw this. And this is an important thing to note. When we enter into this 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. swing zone, and this is one of the things that we teach you here at the Oil Trading Group, you had this area right here. This was the high right before you entered into the swing zone. So you could even have done it from this bar, the height of this bar right here. But I selected these 2 bars here. Measured down to this low right here gave you a 70.5 right in the middle of this 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. swing zone. So if you bring that down from there to there, you'll notice that right here, we hit the 70.5 just about to the tick. Now, this is one of the things that we look for, and again, with the other ideas that we had going on in here today, I basically missed this particular opportunity. I had something going on 10:15, actually 10:16. I was looking for a time frame long, actually, is what was happening, and so I was looking for the market to get long. What I missed was the fact that we were right inside the center point here today. We had come down to 40 and then back up into the center point here at 75. Now, one of the other things that we look at on the trade plan, and let's see, we'll pull the trade plan up here. Give me a second. You had a long at 10:16 and a long down here at 10:13. These were 2 areas, time frames that we were looking for the market to potentially get long. And so that was right in this area. The time frame was right about here, right? So the market started this push up to the long side, so I had it in my head that we were going to be looking long and really just frankly missed this opportunity at the very top of this opportunity that could have gotten us in short up here. Having said that, by the way, we went 20 ticks off of that support and resistance level, and one of the setups that we have here is if the market goes 20 ticks away from the level like it did here in this case, right? It came down to went down through it and came all the way down to 40 and then back up. Once it goes 20 ticks away, this is a bit a good place to get short. So I had 2 time frame longs telling me to get long. I was looking to get long, and I missed the meat of this opportunity here. But having said that, I was quick enough to catch it. And you look here at your revision signal. You turn the revision signals off, and you see that we had a revision mid here at 60. So I was long here. I got taken out at break even, and I immediately flipped and got short on the break of the revision mid. Once I picked up on this center point move, and this break of the revision met. I picked up and got short at 56 up here. And then I was looking for us to target down here to 18. So the market moves back and forth, and it ends up coming back and taking me out at 36. So we come down here. My target was 18. You'll see that in the trade of the day video. And then we bounced back up here. This will be easier to see right around 10:55 on the 1 minute chart, which is right back over here. So here I am short around this 56 area. Back in here, we come down. We come down to 17. Yeah, I was holding on for 10 was my target. We came down to 17. It came back up into 36 here and took me out right here at this area. I immediately, once I noticed that that got me out up here at this 36, I immediately get back in short at 31 because this dot represents a time frame short that we were looking for the market to pick back up and resume the move to the downside right there at that time frame. And then I get in here, market comes back up, bounces, and then I come all the way down to my target at 91. And then the market comes back up and takes me out at 01 to end my trading session for the day. So those two trades together, and they're back-to-back. In fact, trade number 2 really took a very long time. In fact, I was in trade number 2 here for an hour and 10 minutes, and I was in trade number 1 for 30 minutes. So for the better part of an hour and 40 minutes, which is going to be the length of the OTG trades of the day, for the better part of that time frame, I was in those trades. So it was not easy. In fact, there's a lot of back and forth in these trades that are going to be interesting to watch if you do stick around and watch the entire video. So one of the things, I'm going to come back here, I'm going to turn these levels off, and I'm going to show you one more time. Whenever you have the OTG swing zone and you want to measure the beginning or the top of that zone down to the swing low, and then you get a retracement up into, in this case it was 58.75, the 70.5 here, you would expect a 100-tick move from 58.90, and the low on the day was all the way down here to 57.86. So that was 100 ticks that originated inside this zone here. In fact, this looks like a pretty close retracement here. Measuring from here to here got you up to just over the 78.6. But that was the precursor, and this is one of the things that we talk about and look at, is this 70.5 inside the swing zone that took you down for 100 ticks. So 2 OTG trades of the day. They're going to be, the 2 videos are about an hour and 40 minutes long. Ended up with 200 on those 2 trades, ended up with 230 ticks. So ended up being a very nice day, and we did stop at that point. So without further ado, I'm going to let you watch the OTG trades of the day. All right, I'm picking up the short right here at 56. One last opportunity here, and I'm going to look for those targets down below us. My stop here is 76. That's the top. That's above these. Actually, may end up being 77. But right now it's 56. Again, targeting down below here. I'm looking to try to hit one of these things on the range expansion today. Looking to get down to 10. Keeping these separated out here. Looking to get down to 10. The fact that we came... Okay, so here's why I'm short here. You came up into the center point area. We couldn't get through it. This is a first time touch short in this area. Normally on the center point, I am looking for us to take down into one of these steps. Either the one up at 38 or the one down at 18. And at this point, the heaviness here feels like it's going to head to that 18. We'll get to 49 and see what happens. Stop is 77, and like I said, that would be it. That would be it. It would be that kind of day, and I would be done. Otherwise, we have a couple of other where it gets us to break even, which has been the case all day. Okay, so on your OTG trade plan, let me pull it out here for you. In case you're not, okay, let me see. There's 50. Let's see what happens at 50.49 here. There's 50. Came down to 50. We got to pop through 50 to 49, 18. 18, 10 rather. 10 down there. That is your revision target. You've got a revision signal at 35. Your revision target is down there at 10. You also have 18. So we may only get to 18. If we get to 18 and can't get through it, I am not going to be greedy for 10. That's for sure. It's going to have to be one of those where it really pops through it. An iceberg order at 50. We're into the close now, into the next minute and a half. There's 49, 48. We had some hit the bid down there. We had a few hit the bid at 48. Point of control at 50. $45. Man, if you could close a 15-minute bar at 44 or lower, you'd have something cooking, I think. I'm a much bigger fan of our one and done early session days, by the way. In case 52, 51. Point of control still at 50. We still have not closed. That Asian range lows at 49. So we are now into the close. You've had 307 hit the bid down here at 51. 307 hit the bid at 51. 108 short up there at 60. 323, 336, 347 on the bid at 51. And you're now through the close. There's 50. Hit 50.49. Let's go. Come on, hustle. 49, 48. There's 48. Still can't quite get through it. No, I'm not break even yet. Point of control at 50. There we go. Broke it. Okay, stops at break even now. Come on. Looking for that step that we take on our support and resistance level. So one of the things I was telling you here, the reason I got short, it's on your trade plan. This is your OTG SNR entries. And short when it moves 20 ticks away. Well, it did, and right up here, it had come down 20 ticks, then came back up into it and couldn't get through it at the top, which is why I picked up the short after I got out of break even. So now we're looking for 10 as a potential target down below. We got down as deep as 44 here. This is stupid action today. We got down to 44 a few minutes, a bar ago, 1 minute ago. So now We got to break through 44. My concern is we come down into the revision signal down here at 35 and pause. My other concern is that we haven't closed really a bar below 48 in 2 hours. So that's the next thing I'd like to see done is 48, 47 on the close of a bar. You might want to plug your ears if this comes back and takes me out at 56. Just warning you now. 50 is still the point of control. $1:42, 1 minute 42 seconds here, and you'd like a close 47 or lower. I've got no time frame triggers for volatility either. Iceberg at 50. Yeah, John, it's usually fairly predictable in here, to be candid with you. It just today, don't judge today as the norm. Today has just been particularly difficult. So don't judge. I'm not sure how much you watch oil, but this is just a crazy day. This is just a very unusual day for oil. I mean, you need to really look no further than the daily ranges here. The 10-day average is almost 200 ticks. We're not 84 ticks today. So it's just very choppy. Yeah, I see that, Jim, on the ES. No, I agree with that. So it's just what it is. Even on the daily chart, even if you take your daily chart and you look at it, we've been sideways for many, many days. This is your daily chart, right? From back here into the 15th of... This has just really been a range, even though you've had a few breakouts on either side. Even in that kind of range trading on a bigger picture time frame, your daily moves have been 100 and 200 ticks on average. So today is just not very active. And that happens. So we'll see if we could stay in, get down through 45, 44 here. See if we could get paid on this thing. Still need that close below 47, 48 in 3 minutes. So we just came back down to the double bottom on the 1 minute at 45. 47 or lower on the close is what I'm looking for here. 23 minutes till the top of the next hour. Yeah, it looks like it'd probably be after lunch, Mike. That's for sure. So a minute and a half left on this bar. Still looking for a close underneath 47 on your 5-minute chart. All right. 110 limit order short at 54. I'll be right back. Maybe if I get up, it'll break in our favor. All right, target down there, taking 3 off at 10 if we make it. One off at 10, 1 off at 9 if we make it. So 5-minute bar closing right now. Good, that's underneath. All right, so 35.34 is your next. Okay, bring this stop here. Man, I really don't have a place to bring it. 54. Revision signal down here at 34. Daily structure target at 18. So the thing that concerns me about Najmul's 22 is that's at the very top of my support zone down there. Right? That's at the very top of my support zone. We should make it to that next step down there, guys. That's why I'm being stubborn and holding on for the target. We should range expand and make it to that next zone, that next step underneath us. That is the expectation level here, which isn't that far from here, to be honest with you. There's 35. That's your first time touch of your revision signal right there. Now we need it to give away. 51 is the trail stop here. Low on the day is 29. We're going to have some range expansion. There's 33, 32, 31. I'm looking for 10 and then 9 down below. Come on, get through 32. We want to close underneath the revision signal. You do that. Okay, there's 28, 27. Going to bring that final target down to the previous session point of control at 95. Let's see. We're going to bring the trail stop down to 46. We're going to look to try to get to 18. There's 26, 25. You have a huge iceberg at 25. Bring this down to 41, 40. There's 21. That's the top of our range. I've got targets down there at 10 and 9. That's 22, 21. That's right to that step I told you I thought we'd get to. I do not want this to come off too high here. We don't want too big of a bounce. We want to close below that prior low at 29. So your 30 ticks. You want to close below that prior low of 29. Told you why we got short here. Pivot is at 31. Fair value down there at 03. Pivot at 31. The reason I got short was because of this OTG support and resistance level up there at 71. We may come back to the underside. We need to close below the revision signal right now on a 5-minute chart here in 2 minutes. Pivot at 31. I'm looking for 10. What's my entry up here? Was 56. Oh, man, I think we're going to hit 18, although that may have been close enough. So I'm in this kind of weird spot right now where I've got a minute 20 to see if we could close underneath the revision signal and underneath that previous low of 29. Kind of in that weird spot right now where I don't want to give too much back. And I think we'll come back down into the... we got to within a couple of ticks of the structure target, the revision target down there at 10. I'd like to close 28 or lower here in 52 seconds. 28 or lower. We did come down, though, into that step. Like to close underneath that here. $28 or lower. You have tons of orders up ahead. We closed on top of the previous low. Still looking to come down into that. You know what? I'm going to bring that target down to 06. I'm going to go 50 ticks even. Bringing that target down to 06. 50 ticks, and then we'll see. There's 25, 24. We're going to come down to 18. Bringing it down to 36. If we come to 18 and bounce, we're going to bring it to 26. 31. If it comes to 18 and bounces, I'm going to bring it to 31. Okay, there's 21. You've got an iceberg at 21. You've got an iceberg at 21. No takers at 21. That's a big iceberg at 21 right now. There's 22, 21. Okay, there's 18, 17. Bring this down to 31 now. 06 is that next target. There's that 18 level I said we'd hit. Okay, we don't want to give too much back, but I want to let it see if it could come through and break down to that fair value or point of control from yesterday. 31 here is the trail stop. That is right to the tick of that 18 down there. Need to get you a room, Najmul. There's 25, 24. 31 ticks right now. That 18 was the target down there. There's an iceberg order at 24. We've got 3 minutes left on this bar. I think we're coming lower. I think we're going lower here. I want to come down and test that 18 again. There's 24, 23. 34 is the stop. That's a good thing, Najmul. You had me worried there for a minute. 26, 25. You've got a level down there at 17, 18 we got to get through. We'll see what happens here. There's 24, 23. Okay. 23, 22, 18. We'll see, right? 20. You got an iceberg down there at 22. There's 21. We're going to come down to 18 again. Ah, come on. Don't bounce off that. Yep, I see that, Scott. Projected time frame shorts. One at 10:57, then another one at 11:13. Thank you, sir. All right, so we'll see. 22.21, right? And then we got to get through that 18. Then down to 06 and then 96. Actually, 06. And we'll bring that down to the break point down there at 65, the final target. I don't know that we'll hit that deep, but that's what I'm going to do. Well, I hope you're right there, Mike. That's what I'm banking on here is a continued push down. $103 up there at 35 limit orders. That's a long wick on your 5-minute bar here right now. You need this thing on your 5-minute bar to close at a minimum underneath 24, 23 or lower. Still haven't had a real exuberant close below that 21. 36 here is the stop. That's a 20 ticks. 36 is the stop. Trying to hang on for my targets down below. We'll see. $27. I still think we're going to come back into that 18 level. This just isn't very high off of that. And so it's high enough to be bothersome, but it's not high enough for it to be not able to challenge back to that 18. That's funny, Bob. Yeah, somebody get a flex move. Somebody do some glutes here. Flex those glutes. '06, 96, or sorry, 06 and 65 down below, actually. We're just hanging on. We got to limp into the finish line here, 10:57, and then if we can do that, then a few minutes later at 11:13. Yeah, I don't like that bounce off of our called level at 18, our step down there. I don't like that. ES also coming down here. ES is taking a nice move off of your one of your OTG time frames. From 2085 half, 20, so about 2 points off of that little move down. And it should find support at 2081 quarter. On your ES, you should find some support down there. We need to stay below 3130. There's 29. Come on, keep me in this thing here. Yeah, Bob, and that's... I don't know that it would... I don't know that it's going to have enough time or energy today, but that would be the target down there. Come on, get through 29, 28. That's the previous low there. Pivots at 31. There's 29. Let's go 28, 27. You had 71 on the bid at 28. We need to pop through 28 again. You got a huge iceberg at 30 here trying to keep the lid on it. Then another big set of orders at 34. And 28. Come on, 27, 26. So Najmul was right about that 22 being tough. We did get down to the 18 as well. Need to stay below 30.31. Spiked up to 32. There's 31.32 again. 40 has 120. There's a lot of orders up above us here. I can't pull the trail stop down any deeper than it is right now. Or I can't move it up any higher than it is at the moment. So we got, there's those orders at 34. Some now at 35. Keep me in here, please. Come on, back down through 33, 32, man. Hopefully this will keep me in here. Should have taken that off at 18 probably. Given the way today is, I felt fortunate and feel fortunate about it. But I didn't, so here I am. Right? So here I am. 34, 35. And there's 36. You have one. All right, this is your next time frame short. I'm going to short it out right here at 31. This is your 1057 time frame short. Right here is the projected time frame short with the move, with the next time frame projection move with the probability of the short side. We're going to bring this stop to 40. We're going to take this target down to 31. We're going to take the targets down to 01. Two targets at 01. And that took me out to the tick. Hopefully, Sandra, you can stay in. Hopefully, it keeps you in. Yeah, exactly. I'll just add it to the collection of 50 that I have. The To the Tick t-shirts that I have. To the Tick. So I went ahead and got short because I got taken out up here to the tick. Technically, this entry would not be valid until you broke 22, but I didn't want to go sell stop 22. I wanted to be in up here. It's only 9 ticks on the stop here. It's above the OTG trend finder filter. Peter Piper picked a peck. Okay, you came down into 26. And we want to maintain ourselves below. You've got a new revision signal down here at 24, which gives you a new revision target at 94. All right, so I'm going to bring this first target down to 96. That's the previous day's point of control. And that would be, let's see, 96. It's actually, this revision target is 94. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at 96. That would be 36, 35 ticks. No. Yeah, 35 ticks on the target down there. Yes. Yeah, I get all that craziness. I would deserve it all. It's all right. I'm re-entered again. That's what's important. I'm in on this move now. There's your 22. There's your technical entry off of this. So that would have been 21 would have been your technical entry. And we hit 21. It'll go to auto break even at 10 ticks. But I'm not going to do it before it hits it. I'm going to let it do it on its own. We got down to 22 down there again. I expect us to go test 18 here, which is the sweet spot. I expect us to go test 18. Other than Sandra, did anyone else keep in? Yeah, I figured you were a tick off of me. Good, Mike. Got you, Philippe. Yeah, Jeff, exactly. You same boat, eh? All right, let's see if we can get to 22-21 again. Yeah. Now may try to push up into the 11-13 time frame where it's supposed to, where it predicts to get short until 11:45. Oh boy, it is, Matt. It has been a tough day for sure. I've dug myself out of my hole here, but it's not been easy. Which is just different than, well, all right, so 24, you've not closed below 21 yet. Stop is 40. Blah, this will be no good. Do not take me out, please. Stop is back one tick to 41. One tick to 41. 10 ticks total. I'll be right back. Need to get back through the pivot at 31. All right, come on. Come on. 41 for me. 28, 27. Top of the hour, we're through it now. 11:13 is the next. Time frame for a short. Boy, I'd like to see us break the bottom down here at 22. $25, $24. Okay, there's 24. 58.19. Okay. Huh. Oh, that makes sense, Matt. That would make sense for where we are here. Thanks for sharing that. I think we're going to make it through, but we'll see. Push through 23.22 now. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So what you're seeing happen here also on your market maker level, Sandra, is you see this area down here at 20, it's at 24, and you can see how it's just respecting that, though once it gives, it should take us down to that 94 level. Once it gives, this is enough time for it to have, if it's going to bounce from here, this was the time to do it. It's had enough time to do it, to provide the support. So that's 20 minutes around this area. This should being the key word here, right? And the market always does what it should do. But it should, if we can get a good solid close underneath it, we should go down. We should go down and continue down to that 96. All right, Sandra, I hope we hit all of those targets. Come on, get through 22, 21. $11.13, that's 4 minutes. Still haven't been able to punch through that 22. Touch that 22 yet. On these passes around here through it. There's 23, 22 now. I'll go to auto. It'll go to auto break even at 21. There's 22 again. Come on, give me. There we go. Auto break even. Target 96. There's your 18 again. Oh, wow. I think we're going to get through it, though. Well, we need to close 21 or lower. 20 or lower here, please, on the 5 minute in 30 seconds. 20. So why I'm saying that is your OTG price action bars, if you can get a close in the bottom 75% of the bar, 19 or lower here, that'll be a really strong indication of further move down. But I don't know that that's going to happen here. And you want to close below the revision at 24, which we still have not done. We came down to the structure target again, and that held. Huh. Gosh, I do not want to get out right here. Moving that stop. Oh, gosh. Moving this stop out of the way. We're about to hit another time frame short. I'm moving the stop up out of the way. We're about to hit another time frame short, and I'm not going to get hammered out here to the tick. Stop is up and out of the way at 40. I think, Sander, he's using that term. He's typing to confirm it, but using that term that I use about the icebergs underneath it. 107 long now at 27. All right, 12. Okay, you've got another time frame short here at 11:13 that's supposed to last until 57. And that is on this bar right, the open of the next bar here in 20 seconds. Be right here, the probabilities to the downside. So Camarillo pivots down there at 22, David. Got you, thank you. And that 18 is the sweet spot down there under support and resistance. I do think it's going to give. I really do feel like it's going to give away here. And we're going to continue on. Range expansion, more range expansion. I'm not looking for 100 ticks range expansion here, although that would be nice. Yeah, I know what you mean. These are long holds. And I got taken out to the tick, or I'd still be in for my short from up there. All right, let's get a close underneath the revision signal here of 24. Really, I'd like to get below that 18 level on a close is what I'd really like to do. Minute and a half. This is the bar for the time frame. This is the time frame bar for a projected move, and that projection for that move is short. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate that. We do hold on sometimes to our detriment for sure, but we do hold on. Let's bring that 96 down to 91. Make it an even 40 ticks. Okay, there's 14, 13. Come on, baby, let's go. All right, stop is now 30. Need to close below 18. Need to close below 18. I'm concerned about 18. I'm looking to get down to the, I'm looking to get down. You got 30 seconds here. I'm looking to get down to revision target at 94, maybe overshoot it just a bit. We do need to close below 18, though, and then really below 15 or lower. But below 24 to start is good. That's your revision signal. Okay, this is the time frame we're projecting a move. Right, and that move probability is to the downside right here at 11:13 is where we're at. Now let's see if we can come underneath 18 and come on down through here. 47, you've got a iceberg at 14. Looking at 91 as your potential target down here. We'll see what happens at 0, Then your final target would be like around 65. $104 limit orders long at 10. 102 limit orders long at 10. You need to close. I don't even care if it's a 1 minute bar below 18. 110 long at 10. Buyers are backing away now at 14. Good. 13. New bar out here on the 1 minute. We did close a bar. Now you need a bar. You need a 5 minute. Okay, there's 098. Okay, let's bring this down to 26 on the trailing stop now. Looking to take out 91 down below. And then 65 below that. And I can't believe I was taken out to the tick down there. Yeah, right. You can't believe it. That's my calling card. To the tick and hit but no fill. Okay, you've got large orders at 07, 146 long at 07. And there's 09, 08. 22 ticks positive here. Let's bring this down to 24 on the trail stop. Come on, get through 7-6 here. There we go. 5, 4. Okay. Bring this down right now to 21. Break even plus 10 to 21. I'm a little concerned about being that high. Fair value, point of control at 96. I don't see there's 100 orders long at 00. That's not surprising. Yeah, we're going to come down through it here. 91 is that target down there. Now, 96 is Friday's point of control, so I'm a little concerned about stopping there. Okay, there's 04, 03, 102. You've got a lot of orders right in this area. Stop is still 10 ticks here. I'm looking for this thing to flush to our target down there at 91, 40 ticks. There's 3, 2, 1. There's 99. Let's go ahead and bring this down to 20 ticks here to 16. And we may come back up to 18. That's the problem. So you got a choice here. I want to get back over 18. Yeah, I do. 21 is the trail stop. Holding on here for 96. That's where your point of control is. If we could continue, we haven't closed a bar underneath 18 yet on the 5 minute. If we do, we should come down to the next step. We should come down to that next step at 65 if we can take out. Well, we should do that anyway. Since we're closing underneath 18, we should come down and take out that next step at 65. That's where the final target is today. So is anyone still sticking around, or did everybody cash out here? Yeah, it was a battle today, Sandra. And thank you. Appreciate the kind words. Yeah, there's a few of you sending me private messages. Good, and some work in here as well. Good. Good, Paulette. Good, Derek. Good, Bob. Look, we're coming down. We'll take out my 91. I do think. It's just, is it going to keep me in long enough to do it? I'm expecting this to last until 11:45. Good, Lawrence. By the way, Lawrence, all your indicators should be active. And you should be good to go. So hopefully that's the case. Good. Awesome, Lawrence. Yeah, Dave, it was choppy this morning, no doubt. Yep, no doubt, my friend. Okay, so we may come back and have to check 18. That is not unexpected. In fact, I'm going to... really? I forgot I was in at 31 here. I thought I had a lot more room to breathe here than that. Crap. Yeah, I got to bring the stop up to 26 here. We're going to come up and check 18. I'm expecting 18 to hold. And then the continued push down. Expecting this 18 to hold here. Expecting 18 to hold. Gave back more than I wanted to here, but this is not unexpected for this to come back up and check 18, right? If you were 18 down to, it wouldn't quite be enough to have reshorted there at 18, but this is what I've expected it to do. I'm not surprised by the check of 18 and then have it come down. That would not be surprising here. We just need to do it. It's not for the faint of heart, though. Not for the faint of heart. 91 is target. Come on, get through 10, 9, 8. Let's go. 10. Come on, fight your way through 10. Get me through 10 here would help. I think that's going to help if we can get through 10. It's 7 on the bid at 10. Start getting into those single digits again. And then come on down into the revision target down there at 94. Okay, I don't like that we couldn't get through 10. You had 117 hit the offer up there at 12. Telling you, get through 10, 9, back down there. We should go take out my level down there at 91. Especially if we can get back underneath. Well, let's just see. There's some iceberg orders coming in at 07. Come on, 6, 5. Come on, pop through 5, 4. 91 long at 00 again. 91 long at 00. David P., what's your target? Down below here, you're holding on to a short. What's your target? Cool. All right, confirmation is good. So I'm projecting us to be in a choppy little bumpy little ride here. Till about 11:40. I'll be right back. Need to get down through it here. Come on, 987, let's go. Still think we're going to reach that revision target down there at 94. And then final target down there at 65. Okay, back to 18 again. Doesn't surprise me. Back to 18 again. Doesn't surprise me. All right, just waiting. All right, patience. Patience, patience, patience. I'm expecting us to pull out of this choppy range. Yeah, that was for Kareem's benefit, giving me a hard time about the about my drumming skills today. It's about 11:35. Expecting this to pull out of the chop here. As long as we stay underneath 18, we're in good shape. Says Captain Obvious. Just need to get through it. And I do see us coming down to 74 down there. No, I don't either. It just matter of how long to stay in it and how much to profit to give back. I mean, I was down there. I'm in at 31. I've been down to 99. You know, it's that whole argument. How do you stay in and keep yourself positioned properly? And it's that whole discussion, right? That's hard. 108 limit orders long at 10. Still need to get through it. Okay, let's see if we can get through. Yep, down there, you mean the previous day's point of control, Mike? Yeah. I think we could pop through that. I don't think that that's going to be the real holdup. I think 99 is going to be the holdup. It might, right? And then I may have to, but I think we could pop through that. I think 90 would be a barrier to get through. And I'm really more concerned about the revision target at 94, so we'll see. Oh, there's 99. Come on. Get through 99. Don't stall. There's 02, 01, 99, 98. Push through it. 97. There's the point of control. 96. Don't you dare stop. Let's bring this down to 16. Yeah, that's 95 is previous session point of control. Jeez. The 90. Okay. Oh, you got a new revision signal now at 08. That's underneath. This gives you a revision target at 71 down below. Let's go. There's 97, 98, 97. I don't see a bunch of orders underneath it. $104, limit orders long at 95. There's 96. Come on. Let's bring this down to 11. Break even plus 20. Come on. 3 off down there at 91 if we can get it. Get through 96, 95. Okay, there's 94. That's the revision target. Oh, that was, but it's no longer, by the way. So 06 on the trail stop. Okay, there's the point of control from Friday. Three ticks away. 5 minutes. You got 2 minutes left here on this bar. You'd like to close below the previous low of 99 or lower. 25 ticks here. Sorry, 11 is the trail stop. So let's see what we can do down here. We hit that. We had Friday's point of control. Boy, that played a lot harder than I expected it. That was a lot sturdier than I expected it to be. There's 30 ticks at 01. 02. Need a close underneath 00. There's 02. 01. Zero zero. New bar in a minute 15. You'd like a close underneath fair value, which we haven't done yet, and or underneath this 58, which is the center dot, or better yet, even best would be 96 or lower on your OTG price action bars in the bottom 30. In the bottom 25% of that bar would be good. So let's see what happens here. And to think I got taken out to the tick, or I'd still be in from 50. Hey, this was a battle today, but we're going to be okay now. We're going to be A-okay now. Yeah, it did get, I was able to get back in, even though it was more gut instinct than it was with a small risk. 9 ticks. Oh, come on. Keep coming back down. Close underneath 00. I haven't closed a bar underneath 00 yet. And we didn't this time either. But we did close below the 50% mark, which is good. And then let's see here. All right. I've got to get it for 2 seconds. Hopefully that'll push us down through it. Oh, 0302. Well, Mike D, you were right about that point of control. Sturdy as heck here. We will end up at that next step down below, I do believe. At 65. Yeah, I think it's going to go through 2. I do. It's just the question of, am I going to be able to stay in long enough, right? This may have to come back and check 18 again. Stop at 21. Stops at 21. I'm hanging on to my target. I ain't going nowhere, Mike. I'm right here. Not unless I die of this head congestion, which I might. Just because as I go through the day, Bob, as I go through the day, I get a sense of where I think it's headed. And now that we're down here, that is the thought process, is I just have this idea and get this sense of where I think the market's going to be going. I don't have a really good sense early in the session, but once we've done what we've done, like we've done it, I get a pretty good sense, right? I get a pretty decent feel for it, and that's the feel. Now, I will say this one thing is I probably should have been really at 94 down there at the point of control, but I do think we're going to the next step at 65. That is what I do believe is going to happen, which is why I was a little bit more stubborn with it here. I do think we're going to make it down to that level at 65. That next step on your ladder. Come on. Go test the low. Give me my first target here. We're going to bring this down to 11 again on the trail stop. 98, 97. You've got your market maker level down there, target at 71 down there, which is close enough. Come on, really? Close underneath 00 here in. We didn't. Okay, pull the stop back to 21 until we could close it below 00. Got down to 97. Yeah, that's awesome. Exactly. Right here in the heart of Texas, that sounds like a good C&W song, doesn't it? What we've done is what we've done. So if you're listening to this video and you're not actually in here with us today, but you're watching it, I'm not losing my mind. Bob is quoting saying that I'd make a good country and western song with some of the lyrics. All right, there's 99, 98 again. We got to get through that 97, then test down there to 94 again. Boy, your ES trade plan here. Oh, good. I'm glad you think so, Mike. I appreciate you saying that. The ES trade plan is firing off. We do have a long right here, which is a time frame for a move with the potential to be long right here at 45, and it's supposed to last. It was right here, actually. And it's supposed to last until 53, where we're going to get short again. There's 98, 97. Got to make it to 53, and that's where the next time frame short is. So this is the time frame long. It's actually the time frame for a move with the probability to the long side here at 45, which is we may have to just pause around this area for a minute or two. But then at 53, that carries us in short until the top of the hour. And hopefully that will be the energy to give us that finishing move. Like to see a 5-minute bar close 99 or lower here coming up. And if this doesn't work out, it's Dave's fault, by the way, because he's over here side texting me, asking for an update on the day. So, bad karma, by the way. Dave's fault if this doesn't work out. You make me throw your Skypes out here in front of everybody, Mr. Dave? Like that after school special where they hung your sheets out, your yellow sheets out on the line with your friends walking home from school? You don't remember that after school special where that poor kid was walking home with all his buddies and his mom hung his yellow sheets out his window? It's awful. They traumatized me as a kid growing up. Okay, 40 seconds left here. We got 91. We're approaching the low down here. Traumatized me as a kid. Okay, close 0-0 or lower here would be good. You'd like to get below the 3/4 mark there at 97. Came back into that low down there at 96, which is just ahead of the point of control. I don't like the bounce here. 46, Sandra. Yep, we're on the same wheelhouse here. Okay, we did close. We didn't close below 0-0. We did close below fair value, though, which continues to be a positive. You're not supposed to tell anybody that. Sandra. All right, you've got... Man, I think we're going to do this. There's 97, 96. And you've got longs at 95, 65. Limit orders long at 95. We make it through that. We should go test this low down below. 91 is the target here. Come on. I'm trying to hang on to this till 11:53. That's the next time frame for the short. So the chart, let's get it's actually the open of this next bar right here is the projected time frame short. Should carry us into, there's 96, 95. Fight your way through it. Let's bring the trail stop down to 11 again. We got down to 95. The low is 94. Point of control is 95. Previous session point of control right here. $70. Limit orders long at 95. If we break through 94, we should take out 91. Trail stop is 11. Okay, we did close a 1-minute bar below 0-0, which is good. Now let's get the next one. This is the bar. This is the projected time frame move right here with the probabilities to the downside. There's the low again, double bottom at 94. Let's go ahead and bring this down here to 06 now. Break even plus 25 to 06. We hit the double bottom to the low. Come on, one more time down through it here. This is the time frame for a move with the probability to the downside. 91 is your target. Is that target down here? I want to see if we can fight through that 94 level. You got buyers backing out at 96. One push through is all I'm looking for here. 95. New bar out in 2 minutes on the 5-minute chart. Buyers are backing out of the low. There's 93, 92. That hit 91. Took me out. Good. Okay, target achieved. Now, I'm not going to jack around with this. We're going to go to, I'm going to go to 06. I'm going to leave it at 06. Sweet. All right, my friends. All righty then. Feeling good. That took a while, but we got it done. Now we're going to 65. That's your target. Now, this is the time frame for the move. To the short side, if you hung around in here today, good job. I know it wasn't easy. This wasn't for the faint of heart today, but 01 on the trail stop now. Target 65 down below. That was like getting a root canal, no doubt. All right, 90 down there. Yeah, Matt, for sure. $107, limit orders long at 86. And that's where your daily structure extension 1 is. Your revision target is down there at 70. So we may only get down there. I'd like to see us close below this 93. I'm going to bring the trail stop to, I'm going to leave it at 01. So a couple of back-to-back, really nice back-to-back trades. Too bad I'm not still in from 50 when I got taken out. But I'm not complaining because I was able to pick it back up again. So that's what is important. As Sandra reminded us, and she's right. $65 is your target. $115 limit orders long at the low down there at 86. We should go down to the next step at this point. We should go down to the next step at 65 at this point. But I'm not going to get married to the idea, meaning that I'm not going to get hung up giving a whole bunch back trying to do it. I don't think there's another idea that I'd ever get married to again. Ha! And that's okay. Bob, your 8 days positive, right? Dan, as you saw this weekend, Dan in the room here, hung a 10-day winning streak on the board with some very small winning days. That's all it takes, right? Who could have dug you out of a hole? Like the Candy Man. Stop is 06. That's the last time I'm touching it. I'll be right back, guys. 65 is target. 06. All right, I'd like to see us close underneath that point of control there at 95. 86 is the Oh, thanks, Matt. Have a good day, buddy. Thank you. We'll see you. We'll talk to you soon. So now we're in good shape here now, right? Now we're in that luxurious position, if you will. I'm going to bring this down from 06 to 01 again, make it an even 30 ticks. It's either going to go or it's not, right? It's either going to go or it's not. Yeah, I hear you, Bob. You're taking it the right way, though, doing it the right way. And that's what's important. All right, 86 is the low. There were 100 plus orders blocking the low earlier. I still think we're going to get to 35. And like Dave said, every sentence should start that way. Never mind. All right, so the next time frame for the shorts, 12:23. We may push up first into that time frame. So I'm either going to get taken out at 01 or I'm going to go down to 65. If and when we get to 71, that's where your daily revision target is down there at 71. That's where your daily revision target is, and we may pause down there. Okay, here we are at 88. Let's see. How long have we been in this trade? A year? 18 months? 107. Limit orders long down there at 80. Been in this trade longer than I was in the military. $115. Limit orders long at 80. 01 is the stop. 01 is the stop. Anybody else hanging on to this? Anybody got any left on the board here? Cool. Good. Good. Way to hang on, guys. Way to hang tough. It's not easy. I do feel particularly, yeah, that's probably the truth. Probably where you should be. I feel particularly good about this given the choppy nature of this market and the fact that we're still only 127 ticks on the range here today. This is going to take me out at 01, watch, and then go straight down because I'm not at 02. And out at 01. Okay, there you go. All right, so you could see that over the course of that hour and 40 minutes worth of trades, it was a very long and arduous battle today. So there was no doubt it was challenging trading conditions. But really, this is what separates the men from the boys, so to speak, is on a trading day like today where it's difficult, it's choppy, you're close to hitting the number of losses you allow yourself on a day, and then you find that opportunity and you're able to take advantage of it. And not only are you able to take advantage of an opportunity, but you're able to pretty much ride it to its full potential. The reason that we broke this, the reason this is broken up into 2 OTG trades of the day instead of 1 is I got taken out up there almost to the tick, and we realized and recognized that we had another time frame coming up, so we jumped back on board short, and we were able to finish the move in the way that we should have been able to finish it to start. And so, again, that's why we've combined that into the OTG trades of the day. So, again, not every day is easy. Today certainly wasn't, but days like today are, again, what separates the men from the boys. So, as always, I want to say thank you for spending the time that you do spend watching videos and paying attention to the information here at the Oil Trading Group. And until tomorrow, I want to wish you good luck and good trading.